Hare Krishna. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Welcome to my channel Reviving Spirituality, and it's me Nana again. Before we start this session, let's take Krishna's blessing because I'm gonna be talking about a very heavy topic. I will try to do the justice, and if I don't, and if I hurt your feelings, please don't forget to leave a comment explaining why do you think differently than I think. Let's join our hands together and do a Mahamantra first. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So for today, we are getting a question and again saying, can we follow the practices, the religious practices that you guys are doing? Can we follow Krishna consciousness if I am not a Hindu? Also, I am getting another question. Can we progress spiritually, and what is the way to progress spiritually? So in order to answer your question, I have to first explain you few terms. So there is a very huge difference between the two terms, religion and spirituality. So when we talk about religion, religion is, according to me, a very small term. It's a very man-made term. However, spirituality is a big concept. Why am I saying this? First, I have to give you a little introduction to what I follow and how I follow that. Is I follow Hinduism, which is also called Sanatan Dharma. So the word Sanatan Dharma, the word Sanatan comes from a Sanskrit word called eternal. That means you do not know what's the where it ends, where it begins, who started it. You have no idea. It is there. It's a universal thing. Also, dharma means doing your duty. So if we take an example of something, we'll say if we take an example of sun. So the duty of sun is to give energy, give out heat. That's how this whole universe works. So that's the duty of sun. Duty of tree. What is the dharma of tree? The dharma of tree is to give out oxygen and to absorb carbon dioxide. Again, on that same principle, this earth works. And similar way, what is the dharma of a person? Why are we born? So I am trying to explain that in this video while I'm explaining about the difference between religion and spirituality. So when we follow Krishna consciousness, we are advancing spiritually. We are not advancing so much religiously. We are in one terms, but majorly we are advancing spiritually. I will give you few examples as I am explaining this. So religion is something, religious is a very, it's a very small concept. It's a very humanly concept. Humans made it. We know who founded the religions. So when you say who founded Islam, we associated with Prophet Muhammad. For Christianity, we call it Jesus. For Buddhism, we call it Gautam Buddha. For Sikhism, we call it Guru Gobind Singh. So we know that they are specifically created by a human. However, it's not the case for Hinduism. Hinduism is an eternal process. Because remember, I told you Hinduism is not even an actual word. The real word is Sanatan Dharma. So we are here to follow our dharma. So when we are in certain relationship, we follow dharma that way. So like for me, I am a mother, so I follow a dharma of raising my children, right? So we all have certain duties that we have come to perform on this earth. That's how we work on those principles. So when we come to religion we do not have control over. However, we do have control over our spirituality, and I will explain you why. Because religion is something you are born with. You do not have control over it. It's what your family it's the practice that your family do, so you automatically start doing those. So in case If I give you an example, it's like if I take my own example, I am born in a Hindu family, therefore I follow Sanatan Dharma. Similarly, somebody who's born in a Christian family follows Christianity. Somebody who's born in a Muslim family, he or she follow Islam, and so forth, right? So we do not have control over those concepts. However, when we talk about spirituality or Krishna consciousness or Hinduism, we work on the specific term called soul and super soul. That means Atma. The Sanskrit word for soul is, or Hindi word for soul is Atma, and the word for super soul is Paramatma. That we always say that we are small spiritual beings that are constantly working our way towards the supreme personality of Godhead. In my case, I call him Krishna. Yes, I bring him today for my today's session because I know I might talk something heavy, and if I make mistake, he's right behind there backing me up. Yeah, so let's get back to the topic. As I was saying, soul and super soul. So Prabhupada has said it in his lecture. Prabhupada, the founder of ISKCON or Krishna consciousness, he said, just take an example of a child who's lost in a market or in a fair. So that's us. We are lost in the fair. We're always unsatisfied because what we are seeking is, we're seeking shelter of our mother or father, and in our case that shelter is Krishna, because in one of the verses in Bhagavad Gita we say Pita Saloka Chara Charasya, right? He is the father of the entire universe. He is the father, Pita Saloka. Okay, so see, I keep diverting from my thing because there's so much to tell you guys. So I was saying he is the super soul, and imagine that we are lost in this world. So if you or me are lost and we are looking for our parent, and if somebody helps us in the way, we will find that happiness for a little bit, but then we get that unsatisfaction again. Similar things happen with us when we come to this world. When we first come, it's how you do something and then you're like, okay, now what's next? You're never happy, you're never satisfied. It happens because we do not seek answers to those very basic questions. What is the purpose of our life here? Why are we here? Why we get happiness and sadness? Why we keep getting satisfaction, and the satisfaction is very limited, so you do anything. It's like if you are in a relationship with a girl or boy, you feel happy for a little bit, and then you're like, okay, now what? Okay, I have seen this part, now what? Because you don't get that permanent satisfaction, and somebody who's seeking that permanent satisfaction, you can only attain it through chanting, through bhakti yoga, through bhakti marg, that ultimate satisfaction is Krishna. I have seen in past, and I'm experiencing myself, why devotees go crazy. Why do they dance in ecstasy? You have seen people on the road doing Hare Krishna Mahamantra and other thing. They're singing about Krishna. Why? And they're so happy all the time. Have you ever seen them crying? Or I have cried, but I cry for Krishna. I'm not saying that we don't cry, but we cry in the love for Krishna. We cry because we are separated from Krishna. So if you're looking for a permanent solution in your life, if you are looking to progress spiritually, the only way to do it is through Krishna. I am sure there are other ways. In the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says there are many ways of attaining me, but Bhakti Yoga is the easiest way to attain me. Because some people, how in other religion we follow the concept of Nirakar, that means there is an energy. Imagine if you have to concentrate on energy, it's not that concrete form. As I have said in my previous videos, you need to have a concrete form, a concrete person, a concrete image. And even in Bible, the Bible says that God, the humans are the image of God. So if you relate even to Bible, the Bible have said that Krishna, right, that human, we are the image of God, that God is Krishna. That's what they talk about. So I hope I am clear that the difference between religion and spirituality, and how you can progress in your spirituality when you practice Krishna consciousness in the exact manner. It's very simple to do, and if you are planning to start, just start with very basic. Start with chanting, because chanting purifies your heart. This says when we chant, Krishna come himself and sit in our heart, and he start cleaning our hearts. He help us, get rid of all our ignorant, all our sinful qualities, and uplift our soul. I personally, I am experiencing it. My family is experiencing it. Hopefully I'm not forcing it on them. You can try that too for your family and tell me how it helps you. For now, I will end this video because I think I have said enough. If you have any other comments or suggestions, please drop them in the comment box. And if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please do so, because when you do subscribe, we get encouraged by seeing our viewers, our numbers increasing. It helps us stay on track. So to end this session again, I will ask you to hold your hands together and let's chant Maha Mantra. And this time when you're chanting, think of Krishna. I will move away. You can concentrate on him. He's right behind me, right there. I can bring my camera actually closer for this. Ready? Look how beautiful this is. Isn't he? He said he's Supreme Personality of Godhead for a certain reason. He actually is. He is the magnet. All right. Hold your hands together. I can hold because I'm holding my phone right now. So you do it for me as well. Ready? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you and have a wonderful day. I hope you learned something new. I will try to make more videos like this. Please keep leaving those comments because they help us learn about our audience. And when we learn, we can do better. Thank you. Keep progressing in your chanting. Hari Bol.